with doing something like this, like after this call, if I could give you specific advice, and like I'll always say this, you don't have to follow it, but I'm telling you, I think this is how you're actually going to get results is after this call, find somebody who you like their personal brand and literally copy what they're doing in any way that you can and just do that for like a week and see what happens.
Right, that sounds good.
So now you kind of have a plan. I would do it on TikTok because TikTok is a really fast pace of learning because you get to post so many videos so quickly while YouTube takes forever and you'll lose a lot of motivation that way.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. That sounds good. Thank you.
Bro, you have the plan. Execute the plan. Find somebody, model after them, post every day for a week minimum. I'm not saying you can do that, but if you could do that, your likelihood of success would increase more than most people because most people aren't willing to do that.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
100%, bro.
Wait, you're streamed.
Yeah, I know. I had to end it because it was lagging so bad, but now I think it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's back on. Should be good now.
Okay.
But yeah, bro. Is there any other questions that you had?
I'm good.
Sick, bro. I think stick to that plan and just see what happens, bro. That's what I would say.
All right, thank you, bro.
100%, bro. Good luck.
All right, thank you. See you.
Peace. Guys, my internet was cooked. My voice is cooked, bro. I'm like sick or something. Let me see how much stream delay there is here. Guys, we should be good. Should be good now. I don't know if this is the move. I'm going to lose my voice here. Yo. Hello? Yo, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Yo, it's not going to let you see yourself if you're on your phone, I think. Your camera's off right now, so if you click it again,
Yeah.
I'll be able to see you, but you might not be able to see yourself.
All right, wait, let me close my door real quick.
Okay, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, what's
So
good,
you
bro?
can see me right now?
Say again?
So you can see me right now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I consent to being posted online and all of that stuff.
Bet. Okay, so what can I help you with?
So, like, just like advice in general, you know, like what can I do to make myself look better?
Well, I would say, how old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay. Because you're still growing, I think it would be smart of you to, like, I would say get really lean because that's one of the easiest ways to look better. But because you're still, and then how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay. Then, yeah, so your height is good too. I would say then it comes down to like dressing for an appeal that you want. I think your appeal is like more masculine. So you should dress in a more masculine way. So like tighter sleeves, tighter around the chest, loose around the stomach for like your shirts.
Yeah.
Neutral colors like black, navy blue, all that sort of stuff. And wear clothes that match your undertones. So your veins are going to have a color. It's going to be like either green or blue. Like dark green, dark blue. And if they're blue, that's like a cool undertone. So you should wear like cool colors like baby blue, stuff like that. If they're green, you should wear like dark colors like navy blue, maroon, all that.
So, like, would you say I'm chopped right now? Or not?
Nah, you're good. I think you're locked in.
All right. I just want to say I've been watching you since 2023.
Fire,
I got
bro.
your old products in my bathroom right now. But I still have the bottle.
That's sick, bro. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I think, bro, honestly, I will say though, if you want like the biggest return on investment with your time, I think like improving your looks is great, but I also think focusing on like building a skill to make a lot of money is the best thing to focus on at your age.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a part-time job right now.
That's good. I would focus more so than anything, more than even earning money, building a skill that involves something online. Whether it's posting
Well, what do you
content,
recommend?
I recommend posting content because it's the like I would say the fastest feedback, meaning like you post a video and you instantly get a feedback loop of like it did good or it did bad, and you can iterate on that. The issue is that
So
if you do something else like a business, you could do something right or wrong and you're not going to know if it was right or wrong for like months sometimes. So like content, in my opinion, is the fastest way to learn the skill of learning, if that makes sense.
all right, so I used to post content like remember when Mango Funk and all that stuff was trending?
Mango
So I got a
Funk, what is
video with
that?
like 1.4 million views, but then after that it's been rough, man.
Well, I would say nowadays it's a lot less important to get views. It's just important to provide value, because less views with value is more valuable than high views with no value.
All right. Yeah, thank you a lot, man. I appreciate
100%,
it.
bro. Good luck with everything.
All right, yeah, thank you. You too.
Guys, my voice is fried, bro. I don't know how this is happening. I might have to like dip, bro. I just don't want to lose my voice. I'm kind of cooked here. I think it would be, yo, what's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, are you good to be on stream?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, bet, bro. What can I help you with?
Also, like, I want you to help me, like, with looks and, like, money.
Okay,
Like,
so
yeah.
how old are you?
I'm like 15. I know I look young, but, like, I hit puberty very late.
All right, so
Yeah,
for
and
your age, I would say strength train in the gym. Get 8 hours
yeah,
plus of sleep every night with no lights on, no sound for max quality. 3, I would say start styling your hair with like sea salt spray because you have wavy hair. Okay, yeah,
yeah, I
bro's
have
locked
it.
in.
Bro,
Fire.
look, I like right now, I just took a shower. Like, that's why my hair is bad, but I have a picture of me, like, looking good, like, with good hair. Like, I use synthetics and hair clay.
Okay,
I can send you the picture.
that's fire then. Okay, yeah, you're locked in. Okay, then for money, because I think looks, a lot of the stuff you'll just get in my free content. Like you'll see a lot of that. And there is way
Yeah.
specific stuff, but for me, I just put that in my community because it's so niche. It's like not even worth just putting out for free because a lot of the specific stuff doesn't get as many views. For money though, I would say building a skill is the most important thing you can do. And something online is going to be the best right now. I think either involving AI or social media, whether it's posting content or something involving AI. Because I'm a content creator, I think content I could give you better advice on.
Like, I have a TikTok account, I post there, but I do it without face, but because I look young, like, I wanna wait until, like, I look a little bit more grown, so, like, I start posting videos with my face. Right now, like, I just post videos, like, slideshows, like,
Why do you want to look
yeah.
more grown when you
Because,
post?
like, people are not gonna listen to me because I look young.
Okay, so I would disagree. I think people listen to people who have results regardless of their age, and it's actually more impressive if you're younger. So what I would do if I were you is document the process of what you're doing. Set a goal of making money, find a way to do it, and document the process. Because what you can do that other people can't do is you can start building your stack of proof while you're still young. So what that means is, let's say you start now showing your face, showing that you're trying to make money. What will happen is over time, people will see you just getting win after win after win over time, or even failures, because documenting the failures is good too. And if you just stay honest with the failures that you have and the wins that you have, people will then trust you. 3-5 years down the line, you could sell something and make a ton of money if people have your trust. You don't have to give them
Also-
advice. Documenting alone is enough. What were you saying?
Also, about, like, I wanna make business cosmetics, like your business and lyrics. Like, I watched all your videos in YouTube, like how to know how to do it, but, like, I don't understand the part where you dropship. Like,
I
how
don't
do you
do drop shipping. So The thing is, it's honestly going to be really hard for most people to do what I did because I had to invest like $30,000 to start it, of my own money. So the thing is, like, what I recommend to most people is selling a digital thing first. Once again, because you get quick feedback. So like, if you sold, let's say, a workout program, not saying that's what you should sell, but just for example, and people buy it, the thing is there's no fulfillment. You don't have to ship somebody a thing. You don't have to make this product. You get an instant feedback, if that makes sense. And what's more important for you right now is learning, not earning, because when you learn, your earning capacity increases. So if I were you, I would focus way more on doing something digital, a digital related business. So selling something that's not physical. That's what I'd recommend. Not saying that you can't do it, but it's going to be a lot harder to learn if you try doing something physical like sea salt spray or cosmetics, just because it takes so much longer and costs a lot of money.
Look, like I was going to gym like since 2024 October, and until now, like 5 days a week, I see results. Yeah, and I started going to gym just because of you,
Bro, let's go. That's so fire.
bro.
Going to the
You're my
gym,
biggest inspiration, bro.
thank you, bro. That means a lot. Going to the gym, I think, is good because it'll teach you delayed like gratification, which is like so important in business. So like show up every day and maybe you don't see results in a day, but over time you do. Here, wait, I'm
Yeah,
going to the
I saw it.
bathroom really quick. One sec.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Okay, what were you saying?
Good. Oh, I was like saying I've seen results, but like it's not that much, but I've seen results from gym. Also, I watch a lot of videos about gym, like how to do some exercises. Like I know a lot of stuff about gym looks, and most of that I was learning about you. I said like I watched all your videos.
Fire,
Yeah,
bro.
you really helped me. You really helped me, like to do it. Also, I have problem with my eye bags. I've been getting like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I've been putting, gua sha. Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it in the fridge, and then I put it on my eye bags, and I used eye serum, and it's still not going away. It's just the same.
Okay.
It's probably genetics.
Yeah, that's definitely genetic, and that's usually due to either two things. Either one, it's over collection of blood under the eyes, or two, it's thin skin or like thin fat pads under the eyes. So that's gonna be really hard to fix. If you put like ice under your eyes and it doesn't make a difference, that means it's probably the second option, and fixing that is pretty hard. Some people say Volufiline works, which is like this liquid solution you put under your eyes to like increase fat. I don't know how well that works, to be honest. So, but what people don't know is that that's actually not nearly as bad of a thing as people think. It's like you might see it as really bad, but it's honestly probably not that big of an issue. What's more important is like bone structure, stuff like that.
Do you think I look good? Like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, my forehead is big. Yeah. Also, I wanted to ask. Think. Uh, sorry for my English. Like, yeah.
No, it's okay.
Wait. Also, yeah, I can show you like my pictures like with good hair. Like
Send them in the
synthetics.
Discord. I'll like pull
Yeah,
them up.
yeah,
I'll pull it up.
definitely.
Like send it after the call. Cause if I try to open anything, it like crashes.
Okay.
Sick, bro. Is there
Yeah.
anything else?
Yeah. I think no. Yeah.
Okay, bro. Just stay on the grind. Like I said, this is a learning season, not an earning season. So yes, you could make money, but I would prioritize learning a skill, especially an online skill. So like making content or
know.
anything like that.
Yeah, also I'm good at editing. Like I learned how to edit in I have PC. I have DaVinci. You know.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve. That's good.
Yeah, I learn. I know like how to edit.
Okay, that's good. That's gonna be a useful skill in the future.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for helping. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
You too, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go in this chat really quick. I think it's a filter, bro. It's not. I just have a bunch of facial hair right now. Here, wait. Let me go in this chat. Yo, 1 second. I'm going to the other chat. I'll be back in 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to the waiting room really quickly. 1 sec. Yo, guys. I'm not gonna be able to do too many more because I'm like fully losing my voice and I don't want to get like cooked. My voice is like, I could probably do like 2 or 3 more. My voice is like fried though. So I'll be back.
What's good, Dylan?
Okay. All right, I'm back. What's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, Dylan? Bro, I did not think I was gonna be dragged.
What can I help you with, bro?
Honestly, I'm just gonna become more attractive, bro. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. Like, I swear. Like, so I'm just so nervous, bro. It's like we've talked before. You probably just don't remember it. We've talked in like other stream calls, like very briefly.
Yeah.
Like it was me, you and Visp for like I don't know, like 30 seconds or something, and like a whole flood of people came in.
Okay. Yeah. So what's your main like issue, would you say?
I don't know, bro. I don't get no girls, bro. Honestly, bro. I'm 5'11" and I'm 140 pounds.
You're
I'm
5'11"?
Yeah.
Well, that's already like easy work. So I'll tell
And
you,
I'm,
you're 14?
yeah.
Okay. You already have it good. You not getting girls is probably some external factor, not your looks, because like you don't look bad, and at your height, even if you did look bad, you could still get girls.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because your height. So like realistically, there's a different factor, I would say.
I mean, honestly, I think I've got a decently muscular build. I'm not that heavy for 5'11". I'm 140 pounds, but there's just like a mountain of people that are just like dating in my school, and I'm not in that pool. There's been like girls that have attempted to come after me, but they were all like low quality girls that were like
Okay. So
at my,
all right. So just like based on like looking at you, literally the only thing that you could like massively improve, not massively, honestly, like a small amount, is like you have like some like face fat, but that's literally because of your age, because you're so young.
Yeah.
Because I had the same thing and I still do. So that's gonna go away and you're probably gonna get a lot taller. I'll tell you like right now, it's definitely not your looks causing the issue more than anything else. It's gonna be something like maybe a lack of confidence. It could be like style related. It could be the way you portray yourself. So like if you portray yourself in like a bad way, people will take that in a bad way, if that makes sense.
I mean, to pick apart what you said, I have decent style in my opinion. I usually do, but I'm just in clothes right now because I'm just in hot weather. But yeah, I think it's probably just external factors. Like, I'm probably gonna get taller. Like you were saying, my dad's 6'7", but
sure.
But he's also 300 pounds.
Well, so that's only if you aren't like overweight right now. You said you're 140, so that's like pretty light.
Yeah.
As long as you don't develop that habit while you're young, I would say the likelihood of you developing it when you're older is like way lower. That's also not like a genetic thing. The only genetic factor is your hunger levels, which is called ghrelin. But if you're not currently like experiencing really high hunger levels, then you probably don't have that genetic trait. So you're probably not going to worry about that.
Well, my dad had he was a bodybuilder and he had like a slight myostatin deficiency, so he was kind of building on muscle really easily and just taking in a lot of food so he could sustain
Okay,
his,
makes sense.
muscular mass.
Then yeah, so I think you're going to be a lot taller. I'm not even going to lie. I think you're probably going to be like over 6 foot. Bro, that
Yeah.
alone will make it pretty easy, especially like after high school. The thing is, in high school, the stats that make the most impact, it's very like status based. So like
Yeah.
you'll probably notice the quote unquote popular kids get most of the girls.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to increase your status, you could do that by like joining like a sports team or like something along those lines.
I mean, I play basketball, but I mean, I've been trying to. I'm on some team. I'm okay, but oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Nah, bro, you're good. It's like completely fine, and it's also normal. So like, also I literally don't care at all. I'm like losing my voice. I'm like absolutely cooked. I'm just like barely getting by. But like, yeah, I think bro, realistically, you're definitely gonna be fine when it comes to girls. The thing is, I would actually focus on like external stuff because when you focus on other things aside from girls, girls come as a result, if that makes sense. If you focus on getting girls specifically, you might get nothing out of that and not get girls, if that makes sense. But when
Well,
you
I mean,
focus on like, let's say like other things, you literally usually you end up with both.
Yeah, it's just like in social context, I have a little bit of anxiety because when I was younger, my parents divorced and my mom had cancer, so I was kind of like put in a situation where I didn't know what to do. So I didn't really know how to cope with that, so it kind of became a trust issue thing.
You know what, bro? Honestly, like I fully understand. I think it's like it's so hard because you like I just looking at you from my perspective, you literally there's like zero issues. Like, and I'm very upfront about this because the only way I can help is by telling you the actual problem. The only way to get past like that anxiety, the actions you could take would be like simply talking to more people and like exercising the muscle that you're not used to.
Yeah.
But like, bro, you being nervous, like until you said that, I didn't even notice. Same thing with anxiety, didn't notice. Same thing with your looks, didn't notice. If anything, your looks are like one of your better traits considering your height as well. So like, I kid you not, majority of all of these issues that you're experiencing are mental. And I think the things you went through in your past likely are to do with that. But realistically, it doesn't matter what caused it. What matters is what you do now and the actions you take. So to me, I think it would be understanding that it's like majority in your head because it like actually is, I would say.
Bro, Dylan, can I just have one word like out of context for a second?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm OG, bro. Like I remember when you first started the streams in like October last year, and you were wearing that football jersey every day, bro. The Gabi jersey, bro.
Yeah, holy, that's crazy, bro. That's fire.
Bag pull.
That's
Bro,
a
why would you
devious- that's a
retire the
devious
Pukas,
method.
bro? You retired them.
Age.
They're
I
retired,
upgraded
bro.
to the metal.
The Pukas are unk now.
Yeah, no, I became Unk, bro. I graduated. See, look, this is the path I think everyone should take. You focus on looks, the gym, whatever, to build the muscle of like mental strength, and then you focus on money because that's what I started doing. So now that I'm Unk, I like to teach people about money because I think it was like it changed my life.
Chase that bag.
Exactly, bro. So now I'm
Also,
Unk,
what-
and I gotta play that role. What's good?
What happened to Beats Girl?
Oh, no way, bro knows about Beach Girl.
What
Okay,
happened?
okay. Beach Girl and I had a falling out. Not actually, it wasn't bad.
Oh no,
Beach Girl, all I can really say is I was hanging out with her and then I went to LA again and I was like I didn't have time to hang out with her, so I didn't. There's no problem though. But like
that's good, Dylan.
I just got my priorities in line, bro. I'm locked in. So I had to leave LA. I had to not care about these girls, anything like that. Once again, exactly what I was telling you. When I focus on other stuff, girls kind of just come. So like when I focus on making money, building my following, going to the gym, like it just kind of happens.
Oh, Dylan, also, to add on what we were saying before about looks, I also have slight like acne on my forehead. I have like a lot of acne. I don't know if it's because my hormones are imbalanced or whatever, but I also have a lot of acne up on my upper forehead, and I also have slightly thinner eyebrows than my brother, which is he got really dark, thick ones.
Okay, so because of your age, your eyebrows are subject to change potentially. Not guaranteed, but they might change thickness and like the way they look.
Mhm.
For acne, you're at the age where acne is just gonna happen anyway. But having it like a large amount, does it seem deep rooted or like surface level? Like is it like whiteheads or like deep
Like
in the skin?
whiteheads usually.
Then that's usually, oftentimes deep rooted acne is hormonal, and then the other kind is more so based on like other factors. So what does like your diet look like?
I eat a lot of meats because I try to hang out with my uncle a lot, and he's got he only eats meat, and I hang out with him because sometimes I don't go home straight from wherever I'm at, like basketball or school, so I just go to his house and I just like eat with him, and it's just like all
Yeah.
meat primarily.
Do you eat a lot of like processed foods with like sugars?
On a day-to-day basis, I'd say maybe.
Because
moderate.
here's what I'll say. Like foods like dairy, so like milk, cheese, whatever, stuff like that can actually cause inflammation, even though it's not like technically bad for you or anything.
Yeah.
So can like processed foods like sugar and stuff. So if you try cutting those things out, you could see if it makes an impact, and also your hair could make an impact. If it's specifically on your forehead, it's likely that your hair, because your hair or like your scalp produces the same oil, as your skin. So, or as the skin on your face. So that oil could literally be like going from your hair to your forehead.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because I don't really keep my hair up whenever I play basketball or sports, so it could be the sweat coming from my hair onto
Exactly.
my forehead, right?
It's like
Yeah.
sweat and like oil.
I don't know what else to say, Dylan, bro. You've just been a huge impact on me.
Dude.
I started watching you like when you first started coming up on my mom's phone whenever I didn't have my iPad, and so I used to just like scroll through your videos when I was young, and it was really fun to just see you when you were still in high school and you were going through these things, and that I'm now going through. It was like really impacting on how I grew up.
Yeah, bro, I'm glad to hear that. That's why I say like, bro, yeah, that's literally why I did it. So I'm like glad that that's the case, because that's like I basically was making my videos for people like you. So
Bro, I'm just thinking back to when I was watching you on Twitch and you had 5 viewers like reacting to like, what was it, like how people like would rob banks with like a insanely contraption, like technologically whatever.
yeah,
Thingamajig.
that was like a crazy era.
Like 1 to 2 month span of 10 people, you were just trying to get what was it, like monetized or something so you can make money off Twitch.
Yeah, I ended up getting that. It worked out. But yeah, bro.
I'm glad, Dylan, bro.
Dude, I'm glad I could help with like the content and everything, bro. That's literally why I do it. So glad to hear that, bro.
All right, thanks, Dylan.
Yeah, bro, 100%. Peace.
Peace.
Did you draw on the facial hair? No, I did not. Yo,
Dylan,
Tristan,
I'm gonna have to end, but I can drag in like one more
I think I'm gonna
person.
end it. My throat's cooked. Like I don't. If I lose my voice, that would be more of a loss than ending the stream. So
So are you just gonna end it right here?
yeah, I think so. I want to talk to chat before I end it though.
Sounds good.
Thank you for running that.
Alright, you want me to leave then?
Yeah, thank you for running that, bro, and like dragging the people
Alright,
and stuff.
sounds Of course, bro.
All right,
Alright,
guys.
see ya. We'll talk soon.
Bet. Peace. Wait, guys, we gotta find an audio. Guys, I'm gonna be real. All the bad things that happened to me, are the reason I'm still here. That kid was just talking about how like I changed his life with like my videos, and it's a crazy feeling because that was the whole point behind all of it. And now that I went from like looks maxing to helping people with money, I feel like everybody goes through this transition in life, and like I feel like I'm just hitting it at the same time. So whether you see it or not, this content, I really genuinely hope ends up changing some lives in here. If one person sees this and they take action, that could be the one thing that changes their life. And look, there's not like that many people. There's like 130 people in here if you count like Twitch and YouTube, but like these people are the ones who have the biggest chance, I would say. Because you sat through this whole thing, and it's like a long stream, whatever. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been here, because it's been like a journey, bro. It's been crazy. I've lost like most of the people I love in this process, but at the end of the day, all of that just leads to a better story, so it was worth it. Road from 0 to 100K, I'm going to be documenting everything.